All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hopefully you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. And if you are an S650 Mustang GT owner, whether it be a 10-speed or a 6-speed manual, or you're thinking about picking up an S650 Mustang GT, this video is great news, fantastic news, because things just got crazier. There's a lot of competition going on, which is fantastic because there is literally no wrong direction you can take when boosting your Mustang at this current moment. Now, it's no surprise, after tuning became available, the S650 Mustangs woke up. They're completely different cars. My car is proof of that. Completely different from stock form. Now, under the forced induction umbrella, there has been data drop with the ESS kits, with the twin turbo kits, and obviously we have data with the Whipple kits because before tuning was unlocked, that was realistically your best option to go if you wanted to make more power. Fellas, the ESS kits on the S650 Mustang GT are unbelievable. The twin turbo kits on the S650 Mustang GT are unbelievable. These cars are going very fast, and the best part about it is they're so similar that you don't actually have to pick and choose. You can pick whatever forced induction route you prefer and go kick some ass. I cannot believe it's like that already. Obviously, these are very similar to the Gen 3s as far as performance goes, but man, it's disgusting. I gotta go take the car to get some groceries, and we're gonna be discussing what these cars are capable of with an ESS kit, as well as a twin turbo kit. This thing sounds nasty with the cat delete, absolutely nasty. And the best part about it is, because I still have the active exhaust, I can push the Mustang button when the screen wants to go ahead and cooperate with me.
One eternity later.
There we go. And completely silence it. Awesome. Thing's quiet as a mouse right now. It's not like early in the morning though, so it don't really matter, but just wanted to go ahead and show you guys that cold start, you know, idle, you have an active exhaust and can be silenced. All right, we're on the road, headed to the grocery store. Who says you can't daily drive a car on a drag pack with seats out? If anything, it's better because there's more space for groceries. But y'all, the ESS kits, the twin turbo kits are absolutely insane on the S650 platform. Now again, I'm not glazing ESS, I'm not glazing, you know, the twin turbo kits, I'm not glazing the S650 in general. I'm just reporting the information that has been put out there so everybody knows, because I know a lot of people are still on the fence if they should modify their S650 or if they should tune it. And I'm happy to say that the performance 100% is there. I need to beat this rain because I'm on a drag pack. Now, Daryl from Wingert Performance has a test ESS kit on his car. The kit is an ESS G3R. He put on the 100mm pulley on it. I believe he has his own custom fuel system. The car is full weight. It does have different seats. It has the Corval seats inside, and it has a full exhaust system with long tube headers on a drag pack. And the car is running mid 4s, 60 to 130. Now again, it is a 10-speed automatic car. It isn't a 6-speed manual like mine. Hopefully, we will see some data with a manual car, but I'm gonna go ahead and showcase the video that he uploaded so you guys can have an idea on what he is currently working with. about y'all, but in my personal opinion, that is very, very impressive. Obviously, Gen 3 Mustangs have done the same thing with a similar setup. The ESS G3R is a very, very efficient supercharger. I have that blower on my Shelby GT350, and I absolutely love it. I think it is the best centrifugal head unit for the Shelby GT350 as of right now, and clearly it's working really well on the S650 Mustang GT. Now, I'm also going to put out there, the Whipple kits have already gone mid-4s as well on the Whipple calibration. My buddy Navek, he's already ran, I believe, a 4.6 with his setup. So I'm not saying that this is unheard of, but again, this is very important because now there are multiple options to choose from, and the performance is going to be there. It'd be different if the ESS kit was running like low 5s and wasn't able to crack a 4. The fact that they're all running within the same 60 to 130 range is fantastic news for consumers, because competition is good. It's never good when there's only one option to go fast, and then you kind of have to sacrifice, you know, what you prefer. Now, what I'm also going to go ahead and discuss in this video are the twin turbo kits, because there actually is some data with a twin turbo kit on a S650 Mustang GT, which I'm very, very excited for, because if you guys are unaware, I'm currently thinking about twin turboing my car. But after seeing all this data, I mean, I can do whatever I want, which is awesome. Now, Aldo Weld's a very, very reputable twin turbo manufacturer, they have a kit on their S650. Again, it is another 10-speed car. We unfortunately do not have any data with the 6-speed manual. Hopefully I will have data very, very shortly on my car. But his car, with a twin turbo kit, it went mid-4s as well, which is absolutely amazing. Both of these cars, obviously, to achieve a mid-4 60 to 130, they have to be making 950 plus wheel horsepower. 950 to 1,000 is where these cars are sitting at. And in my personal opinion, that is good, because the performance is going to be streamlined with however much power you're making, and no matter what form of forced induction you want to go ahead and purchase. You can go mid-4s with a twin turbo kit, you can go mid-4s with an ESS kit, and you can also go mid-4s with a Whipple. That's absolutely amazing. Now, it kind of also raises the question, if I can go mid-4s with an ESS kit or a Whipple, it's like, why would I not just do that? Because the ESS kit and the Whipple are gonna have less moving parts, and there's gonna be less room for error versus a twin turbo kit. Obviously, with the twin turbo kit, you can dial it in, you can adjust the boost, and you can go much faster. The ceiling is much higher. But I feel like for the average consumer, the average Mustang owner that wants to go fast, you know, 800, 900 horsepower, that's more than enough, especially if you've never been in a car that makes that much power. And I also feel like a lot of people that have S650 Mustangs, this is their first Mustang. So being able to buy, let's say, an ESS kit, which as of right now is the cheapest kit on the market, and have the capability of making 1,000 wheel horsepower, or have the car run like a 1,000 wheel horsepower car for the cheapest barrier to entry as well as the simplest solution, it makes me think that the ESS kits, just like how they took over the centrifugal supercharger market for the S550s, I think it's going to happen again for the S650s. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any data with the Pro Charger setups. Hopefully, we'll see some of that very soon. But the thing with the Pro Charger setups, I feel like there's so many head units out there that people kind of get confused on what they should run for their horsepower needs. And also, there are a bunch of different pulleys to choose from. that I think kind of gets a little confusing, because shit, I had a Pro Charger on my Shelby GT350, and I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I was kind of confused on what pulley to run to make the horsepower that I wanted. With the ESS kits, you know, for the most part, if you want to make 900 horsepower, depending on the RPM, you're gonna need the 105, the 100, or the 90mm pulley, and the car is gonna be capable of running 4s. So I think it's really interesting what's gonna happen once people get, you know, their hands on the Pro Charger setups, the bigger head units like the D1X, the F1A94s, and those Dragy numbers get released. Now, we don't have any quarter-mile data with the ESS kit as of right now, and we also don't have a lot of quarter-mile data with the twin turbo kits, but if they're running 4-second 60 to 130s, you know, obviously these cars have the capability of running 8 seconds in the quarter, which is absolutely fantastic. Again, something that is achievable for, you know, your average Mustang enthusiast with suspension, fuel, and a tire, especially if it's a 10R80 car. So I think you can't go wrong with whatever route you want to choose for this specific platform, which is absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. And these times are all being done in the dead of heat in summer in southern states, which is insane. Aldo Welds, that's here in Texas. Actually, that's close to where I stay at. Daryl, he's in, I believe, in Tennessee. So, you know, we're talking about 70, 80, potentially 90 degree, you know, nights, and also, you know, 2000 plus DA. That is not great Dragy weather, and these cars are running fantastic for the boost level and the power. Obviously 1000 is no joke, but y'all, you can't go wrong, man. That's what I mean. A lot simpler. No need to go ahead and waste time opening the trunk. You could just go ahead and put everything in the passenger seat area. Just like that. If anything, it's even easier to daily this thing now. Whew. Be a good Samaritan and actually put this where it's supposed to, instead of just leaving it in the parking lot like most people do. Alright, y'all, let me know what you think is the best option for forced induction. Whipple, centrifugal supercharger, or twin turbos. You can't go wrong, which is awesome. Hella traffic up here. I'm glad I am not on the highway right now. I would be pissed. Feeder boys are up right now. Just ride the feeder all the way down. I don't know why people just don't do that. Like, there is no reason to go ahead and sit in all that traffic when you could just ride the feeder. I'm literally going faster in the feeder than people are on the highway, which is insane. Shit don't make no type of sense. That shit is jammed up. Literally see nothing but rain clouds behind me as well. We need to beat this. I'm not trying to get caught in the rain on these tires. Doors off, literally, like. And here we go, hitting the traffic. Yeah, sure. Oh, we hit traffic. Well, I'll see y'all in like 20 minutes. Literally. All right, made it back to the casa, braved that traffic. Hopefully you enjoyed the vid. Chill vid going over the forced induction news on the S650. The future is looking bright. You can't go wrong. So if you guys enjoyed, feel free, drop a like in the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications to stay up to date, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, and stay safe out there, y'all. Deuces.